everybody, so it's been a while since I've done one of these update videos on the making of my first feature film. First of all, in case anyone is wondering what it looks like to be in college, I just ate breakfast while sitting in my car and trying to read like 32 pages of papers for a class that I'm having in half an hour. I have been editing the movie like crazy, and I will continue to do so. It has, it's been interesting. You kind of go through like this little ebb and flow of editing where like you think the movie's like the greatest thing ever, and then you think it's literally the worst thing ever made, and just kind of like that back and forth is kind of infuriating. Up late every single night working on it, just kind of trying to chip away. Basically about like 2.5 weeks ago, I got a rough, just like assembly cut draft of the movie done. And I watched the whole thing start to finish back with my friend who worked on the movie, and we kind of like made a list of notes of things that worked and things that didn't work. There were a lot of scenes that, with some more like fine-tuning, would work pretty well, except for about this 8-minute section in the middle of the movie that just did not work at all. It sucked. It's ironic because that was like the first thing that we shot. And it was actually, when we first shot it, was the thing that we got like super excited about. We're like, oh my god, this scene's so good. This like, the movie's actually like working. On its own, the scene's pretty good. But in the grand scheme of the movie, doesn't really work. So this was another lesson that I had to learn, was like knowing what you need to cut from the movie, and also reshoots. We wrote a replacement scene script that night, and for that week I kind of worked on that script and tried to make the replacement scene as good as it could be. The next weekend, we got everyone back. Well, not everyone, actually. It was a much smaller crew. My mom had to stand in and help out. We got the set back up. We, you know, put all of our lights back up. Everything that we took down before was put back up, and we did reshoots. So we shot an entirely new scene to replace the old scene that we had in there. And we also started to work on ADR, which is something that I also had to learn. ADR is a pain. It really sucked. For those of you who don't know, ADR is just like lip dubbing of scenes where the audio is bad quality. Watching the scene, watching it back a few times, listening to how you're saying the lines, redoing the lines. And it sucks because sometimes it's really obvious that it's dubbed, so you have to go through it and keep editing the audio until it looks good. The big takeaway lessons are editing is hard. You need to be willing to put in many hours, recognize which scenes work and which scenes don't. Don't be afraid to get everyone back to do reshoots if it would make the movie better. ADR is a pain, but sometimes it is a necessary pain. Yeah.